Okay, being the tax season and you're probably already trying to file your tax the last minute, like most of us, and you've missed the deadline, obviously. But if you are using H&R Block to try and do your taxes yourself, you've wasted all your time and you're almost at the end after you've entered all your information and you're going to go to the last stages of completing your taxes, and it says accuracy review report. Entry should include no more than 70 characters, containing only spaces, letters, numbers, and pound sign, backslash, left parenthesis, right parenthesis, apmersand, and that's the correct spelling that they put on there, and apostrophe. So these characters are the only characters that are allowed. But what H&R Block doesn't tell you is that when you get this error, it doesn't take you back to where the error is. And you're going to have to just figure it out on your own. Assuming you're trying to do this at the very last minute, or you don't have much time, you just want to complete this. What you need to do is to go back into each tab of your return. You go into the Fed first and go into your profile even, because when you're starting to do your taxes, if you start filling your name, if you're using Chrome or whatever other browser you're using, you generally store some information in your browser, and it brings those things and can autofill them for you. So if you autofill from your name and your address that you've always used, sometimes you might have some of these special characters that are not allowed in H&R in those characters. For example, if you abbreviate your street, meaning if you live on a street and you abbreviate it as STR and you put a period in front of it, you will notice that period is not one of those special characters that are allowed. That's one of the reasons when you will get this accuracy report error. What's the problem there is that it doesn't take you back to where that error is. You're just going to have to figure it out by yourself. So the quick solution is the problem probably more than likely lies in your name or any other names and addresses that you have used in filing your return, whether you filled the address of your employer or the address of a contractor, the address of an investment company, or you added your own business name. If you're Irish and your name is hyphenated, you'll notice that dash is not allowed. So if you're married and you have a compound name, you're going to have to remove that dash between your last name. If you have a street name that has any special character that is not included in this list that H&R Block gives you, you're going to have to go in and remove them. That generally solves the problem. H&R Block is very cunning in a way that once you get to this point, they start suggesting to you to pay $89 for experts to help you go through your taxes. How do you suggest paying a tax expert to help you find typographic error? I don't get it. But I hope that H&R Block will one day see this video and they'll realize that it really is not working. You cannot gimmick people into paying you to have somebody help you find typographic error in your report. So, yeah, H&R Block just does not take you back to the error. You're gonna have to go into every tab. Since these are some very sensitive information, I'm not doing this as a video, recording this the screen. I am going to provide some still videos with sensitive information crossed out so that at least you have an idea what I am talking about. That's just basically your solution. I spent about 10 hours waiting for customer service from H&R Block to help me figure this out. And while I'm waiting for them, H&R Block does not send you back to where the error is. Go into each one of your of your federal tax. Go to your profile, go to your company name, go to anywhere where you use names and address. That's usually where you have the issue. And if you have investments and stock investment, also check to make sure that some of the names that you have for some of one of those investment is not one that has any of those forbidden special character in them. And then you go into the state. By then, once you get to that end and you rerun the accuracy report, you should be good and dandy. Hopefully, H&R Block solves this. I don't know about any other tax filing software that might have this issue, and they want to use this because you're at the last stage. You're just about to send your report in, and they start suggesting to you to pay them to have them look it over for you. But you can look it over yourself pretty quickly, and don't spend the time that I have spent in to get this done. You can simply just go to the overview tab, make sure that there are no names and addresses that has those characters in them, then move to the federal, and then move to the state. While you are in the federal, when you hit the next button, the areas of income, you go to the income. If in the income section you have names of companies that you've worked for and has W-2 for, or a company that you yourself own, and you probably have some special characters in there, you need to remove those special characters. That is the solution. Hopefully this is helpful to most of you out there. If this has, please like, share, and subscribe. And if there is any other thing that you have noticed with any other tax filing software out there that people can benefit from, please don't hesitate to leave it in the comment section. Thanks, everyone.